Zay, back with another video. That's what we're gonna be talking about in this video. Is iPhone flipping dead in 2021. Make sure y'all like the channel. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. That way you know when I'm dropping videos. If you haven't tuned in, we are going to be doing a $100 to $1,000 iPhone flipping challenge. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about is iPhone flipping dead in 2021. Is this something that you can start up with $100 and realistically not having any experience in it? You know, could you just jump right into it and make some money? I'm gonna say iPhone flipping is not dead. And I'm gonna tell you why. The majority of the people that I know, they've got an Apple device. I've never been overseas, so I'm not too familiar with overseas, but in the United States, the majority of the people have iPhones. So, you know, it's always going to be someone looking to sell their iPhone for a lower price, lower than what it's worth, you know. It's not about the actual product. It's as long as the product is in demand, there's always going to be somebody looking to sell it for a lower price. We could be talking about video game consoles. We could be talking about sneakers. You know, we could be talking about houses. It's always going to be someone that's willing to sell for less than what it's worth because they need the cash. So, as long as it's a product that is, you know, in demand or that people need it, it's gonna sell. It's just about, you know, finding the deal. And that's one of those things that I learned when I was selling cars. It's all about what you purchase it for. It's all about what you can buy the deal for, you know. Because when we would sell cars, you know, some trade-ins would go back to the floor after, you know, they get repaired, and they would get resold, but they would be in better working condition than when they were purchased. So if you purchase a vehicle for well under the market value, once you do the work to it, you know, it's gonna go back up to whatever, you know, that original used value, aftermarket value is. You know, it's not gonna be new condition, but you know, it's gonna go back to that original value. You know, another example is, let's say for example, the PS5. Like right now, it's getting ready to be Christmas time. The PS5 right now, I've seen it. They're still being sold for $700 because it's the demand. You know what I mean? So if someone right now was to say, hey, I'll sell you a PS5 for $500, they don't have to even think about it. You know, somebody's gonna buy that, you know, and then somebody's gonna be able to sell it. Even if they sell it for $600, they're still selling it for under, you know, for under what they could potentially sell it for. They're still making a profit. So it's all about the demand. Do people want to sell? It also depends on how disposable the product is. So iPhones, you know, people drop their phones all the time. So iPhones are a disposable product. And I'm not going to say disposable as in, you know, people are throwing them away. But usually when people drop a device, when they crack an iPhone, sometimes Apple's care runs out and they have to go to a secondary repair shop, you know, that might be, you know, they're not charging as much as Apple, or they just, you know, they'll go somewhere else to get their phone repaired, and then, you know, the next time they can get an upgrade, they'll just say, hey, I don't want this phone anymore, we can just get another one, you know, because they make it so easy to get the newest phone. That's why iPhone repair and iPhone flipping is always going to be in demand as long as Apple keeps making products and they keep making the products readily available for people to upgrade, it's going to be people that's willing to sell. It's going to be people that's willing to have a lower price than what it's worth. They're going to sell it to you for less. They'll sell you the phone just for the price it costs for them to upgrade to the new one, you know? And then you come in and buy it, you know, you probably could negotiate down a little bit more, but, you know, that's where the money is made. It doesn't matter, you know, what it is. You can do this with cars, anything. I'm telling you, it's just as long as you're selling it, as long as you're purchasing it at a good deal, and as long as you're selling a product that is in demand, it's gonna work. Because that's the market. The market is designed to work like that. It's supply and demand. So, you know, iPhones come out every year, every other year. You know, they're ready to give you that iPhone 13 Pro Max. They're ready. You know, they're gonna say, hey, no money down. Or, you know, they're gonna give you a Christmas special or a family discount or something. They're gonna make it easier for you to upgrade. And then when you upgrade, you're gonna look at your old phone and be like, probably just gonna set it down and not do anything with it because you're gonna just be so engulfed in your new phone. But, you know, you're not gonna even think about selling that phone till, you know, somebody potentially asks, or you see a Facebook post from you saying, hey, who's got an iPhone that they're looking to sell? And they're looking at it like, oh yeah, I remember that, my old phone. You can buy this one, and then, you know, you look up the value on it and you say, hey, how much can I actually get for this if it's in the condition that it's in? Or you can, if you decide to fix it, you can say, hey, how much would it be worth if I fix it? Check out the cost for the parts, put in the labor, and then you can do it like that. So it's always gonna be, it's gonna be, you know, around. iPhone flipping isn't going anywhere. You know, and I'm speaking specifically for iPhones, just because that's where I have the most knowledge is iPhones. So, you know, people, I don't know, you know, people are careless with their phone. Just things happen, life happens. You know, last year I replaced my phone 3 times. You know, I replaced my phone 3 times just because, you know, they were dropping, and I was like, hey, they just made it attractive, you know. And, you know, right now I've got the iPhone 12. I'm probably gonna stick with the iPhone 12 for a little minute, you know. But, you know, people replace things, they replace them, and then they forget about them. They forget about the things they had before they bought that new phone. Then they got that old phone laying around, and then you come around and be like, hey, you got something for sale? Got an iPhone for sale? And I'm like, you know what, I do got an iPhone for sale. I'm like, what kind of phone is it? They were like, I don't know. I think it was a 7. Like, I don't know. I gotta go home and check. They're like, all right, well, let me know, and they'll let you know what it is, and you'll say, well, how much do you want for it? They're like, I don't know. How much you gonna give me for it? And I just be like, really? $50? You know, $50? They're like, okay, here you go. And then I could take that exact same phone and post it on Facebook Marketplace, or post it on eBay, or post it on Mercari, and, you know, it'll sell. So iPhone flipping isn't dead. You know, as long as people are carrying iPhones in their pocket, you'll be able to flip iPhones. It's just a matter of how much time do you want to put into it. You know, some people realistically can't see themselves spending $1,000 on iPhones, on strictly iPhones as an investment. But if you're purchasing like that, you know, your business is going to take off. You know, your business is going to go up. But, you know, some people look at iPhones as, you know, it's just the newest thing I got to have. So one thing about, you know, everyone that, you know, has a job or has a family or usually wakes up every day, and, you know, unless you're just living under a rock, you've got a phone, you've got a communication device. And then also think about those days where you don't have your phone. You feel lost. Like, you be like, oh man, I left my phone at home. you probably will turn around and be late for work and go pick your phone up and just be like, man, I need my phone. I have to have it. It's a product that's in demand, you know. So iPhone repair isn't going anywhere. You know, if you're getting into iPhone, iPhone flipping isn't going anywhere either. So if you're getting into iPhone flipping, or if you're getting into iPhone repair, I'm telling you, you know, it's a good way to make some good side income. If you haven't seen my video, how to make $60 in 15 minutes, where I actually pull up to someone's house and fix their phone in 15 minutes and get $60 doing iPhone repair, I'll leave that link in the description. You can check out that video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment if you got any questions. You know, I'll answer the comments if y'all have any questions, and hit that notifications bell so you'll know when I'm dropping videos. And we're gonna take this $100 to $1,000 video challenge to the moon. We're gonna take it right there to 100. We're gonna take it to $1,000. Once we get to $1,000, you know, who knows? We might do $1,000 to a $5,000 challenge. You know, it just depends. I don't know. I gotta know that you guys want to see content like this. So if you guys like the content, you know, let me know down in the comments, and we're gonna get this challenge going.